We didn't win the game, so I think that's the first motivation is doesn't matter what happens throughout the game. If you don't come out of there without a win, it's not successful for us. And that's our main motivation. And um, we got to go back to work. I thinking about this walking up the stairs a while ago. You learn as a young age that if you don't go to work every day, if your folks didn't go to work every day, you weren't going to have a whole lot to eat at night, and there weren't going to be any food on the table. And it's the same for us. If we don't go to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, can't get the reward on Saturday and go eat. We can't get the win. So we got to get back to work, and it doesn't matter about last Saturday, good or bad, and we got to be hungry, and we got to go get that W this week. So that's where we're at. A lot of people will pat you on the back and say they're excited, and yeah, I'm excited about our efforts and some of the things we did. But overall, there's still things we can improve on. There's things we can do better. I mean, we played decent on third down, but there's still 2 third downs in there that led to 2 scoring drives, and we get those stopped, and then we played a really good ball game because then we've probably kept them out of the end zone and go home with the W. So there's things we got to do defensively, moving forward, be better, and improve to go get a win this week. Yeah, it's some credits to him, to those guys. Devin Leary's a really good quarterback and really good arm talent. I think last year we were 24, 25 on third and 10 plus, probably tops, best in the nation, maybe pretty close. And the other day we gave 2 of them up, and both of them led to touchdowns, and that was pretty frustrating. Just we can play the technique better. You second guess yourself as a play caller sometimes, and some of that's dictated by who you're going against too. I mean, you go blitz Devin Leary, and that might be the play he scores on too. So you kind of got to keep that in mind. But that's where we're focusing right now. Places we can get better, and we can do a better job. I mean, like I said, they're 4-13. Some people would say great and be excited about it, but we're still pissed off about the 4, and that's just where it is.
That goal line stand where there was like 7 guys on the ball carrier. We saw their reaction. What was your reaction at that time?
My reaction was really thank God because they shouldn't have been down there. 5 plays before that, we looked awful, and I know everybody in the stadium was probably celebrating. I was just kind of relief because hey, we found a way. But just really super proud of our kids and the effort right there. And really, if we take that one play, and that's the play we want to. The effort, the energy, the emotion, the kids triggering, how they rallied to the ball, everything in that one clip. That's what we want to be defensively. It's probably what Coach Houston wants our program to be like. And that's we got to take that one play and build upon it, and make sure that carries over to every single play throughout a ball game, and make sure we got fresh guys out there so we can execute that way every single snap. And it was just really great to see, just kind of. You see a lot tweeted out and all those things and people talking about it, but just being a part of it is pretty special. If we could have won the game, it'd been really special.
How do you feel about game 1 as your starting point? Because obviously it's your first chance to get out there against stranger players.
Yeah,
How do you feel about this being the starting point?
better than the last 2 years. I mean, 2 years ago was UCF game 1. Last year was App State game 1, and those were games you like to forget. And this one, defensively, at least, we still got a long ways to go. Still got a lot of room to improve. But you feel like, hey, this is something we can build on. This it's a good starting point, and we can build on this. We can develop ourselves if we'll continue to work, if we'll stay hungry, and if we'll work like we did last week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll prepare like that. Then we'll have a chance to do some special things. But we can't take pats on the back. We can't be, hey, I know on game day I'll do this or I'll go do that or I'll play this way. No, we got to go out there every single day and we got to go earn it. And we got to go earn the right to have that fan base. And, I mean, what an awesome environment on Saturday. Pulling in the stadium, I think our head athletic trainer, Herb, and Jake Kirkendall, our chief of staff, were on the bus with me, and the kids got off and they looked at me and said, that's a big-time atmosphere. They both been in the SEC. They said that's a SEC atmosphere. And it was all day long. And it was really special, and I think that's probably what brought out the best in our guys. And but still, we got to go do it throughout the week so we can continue to, put a product on the field that Power Nation is excited about and feels really good about.
I know you can't give too much away, but last week, ODU's big tight end was only held to 2 catches for 12 yards. Anything you've seen on film that you feel like you can exploit?
I mean, he had 74 last year. and Virginia Tech, I know they play pretty well defensively. I think it's 240 yards of total offense, probably 150 yards before the last drive, and did a really good job. And they got some really good guys running around. So he's a really good football player. He's long. He can run down the field. He's transferred from Penn State. And we'll try to obviously got to know where he's at. You got to know where Zero's at. Those are their two playmakers. And they're in the boundary, and we got to do some different things over there coverage-wise to make sure we take care of them and pay them a lot of attention. And then we got to go be us. I think that's a little bit, and probably going back to your third down question is we got to do a better job just being us and who we are and attacking and getting back to some of those things.
Coach, it's interesting to hear you say not to listen to this or not to feed into that, because even post-game it was, we're not afraid of anybody. We are us, and when we play like that, we're going to be damn tough to beat.
Yeah.
I mean, that feels like the entire attitude across the board for your guys. Is that what you're seeing out of them?
Yeah, they play with confidence, and they have that mentality. They can play with anybody in the nation, and that's what you want. But we got to go earn that every day. It's just you can't just go out there on Saturdays and say, hey, this is who we're going to be. No, you better be that way on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. And we got to have that mindset. We got to have that approach. We got to have that preparation, and we got to go do it during practice, or it's just talk. So we got to make sure we continue to do that. Without, you appreciate that. That's totally different than probably where it was a couple years ago when we showed up. I mean, it's probably night and day. I know, opening ball game 2 years ago, I think we gave up, I don't know, 500 yards, 50 points, or at least it felt like it. And Coach Houston said, talk about how hard we played and had a good job. And I said, well, nobody's ever told me a good job when we gave up that much. And I think where he came from the previous year is where he was referring to. But now where we are today compared to that is night and day, and we much rather have this mindset. But we still got to go out there and earn it.
You guys had some players making their power debuts, at least Chance Bates, JD Lampley. How do you think some of the new guys did in their first ECU experience?
Good. I think not only for JD and Chance and some of the other, I think all those guys were a little bit, hey, this is pretty cool. I think Chance even said in the media, I'm a kid again. I felt like a kid again, which is awesome, and we all did probably. But I think once they got on the field between the lines, I thought they did a really good job, and I think both those guys will continue to improve, and I think they'll get better each week and every day, and they do. And those two guys, they go to work every day. They got the right mindset, the right mentality. And, Chance just has it in him. JD may not know any better because he's so young, but they're good kids. They're fun to be around and enjoy. And we got a good group, and I enjoy them. We got to go earn it every day and make sure we're practicing like we're supposed to practice.
Any other questions?
Have you seen the same hunger level? Because obviously people are adding the defense on the back because they played very well, especially in the second half. Have you seen that same hunger?
At times, as coaches, you stay guarded against that big time. Sometimes when somebody pats you on the back, what happens after that. But we got to make sure we stay guarded, not as just as coaching staff, but as players too. I mean, it don't matter. Somebody tell you good job. We're all about wins. And we're about trying to win ball games, win a conference championship, meet our goals. And our last Saturday's over with. We got to move on. We got to move on to ODU, and we got to go earn it this week.